wanted to show you guys the last video I did. I was crawling to find my inventory. Well, we finally got the carpet in, and look, you can see this is the room where all my inventory stuff was. It's totally not done yet, but I wanted to kind of give you a little tour. I think I also showed my work area where I'm gonna have my inventory, my recording, and then our gym. And then I want to show you where I decided to put my shipping supplies. Okay, so let me turn this around. So this is like our, I don't know what you call it here, boiler room, the furnace. It's under the stairs kind of thing. So I decided to put all my shipping supplies in here, and I'm so paranoid about, because that's our, I don't know what you call it, heater thing, furnace, that I put it all, I didn't want any exposed cardboard. So it's all in these totes. Sorry if I'm moving my thing around. So like here, those are my tubes for posters, 6x4x4s. That's all my like jewelry, packaging, small boxes, bubble wrap, and all like padded flat rates and all this. I have bigger boxes, but I have them in another area. And this was the area where all of that stuff was that I had to crawl through. I still have my printer in here, and I'm probably going to keep it in here once we get this area situated. And as you can see, it's not quite done with some of the things that we need to move up and move out. But let me show you now that we got the carpet. And again, not totally done. This is where I've got the gym area. And this is going to be where I record. And not done. I need to get a shelf. I got this for free. I don't love it, but for now. And then I need to get some shelf. I prefer to have like a shelf there. And I've got a little table, all that fun stuff where I can record, and I have my desk upstairs that I record with. Okay, there's my Mickey. And then over here, this is the Gillies mirror. That was my grandmother's. She got it. She used to go to Gillies. Here is where, I've been working so hard on all of this. This is most of what I have listed, and hang on, let me turn around. Okay. What I've been doing is the things that I knew where I could find them, I've been going through the inventory, as I've said in the past, inventorying my inventory, making sure I knew what I had and where it was. So like comic books, posters, other like books and magazines and things. And then I have a whole slew of like Firefly collectible stuff, some of my jewelry. This is like all of my jewelry that I had listed. I put them in these bags because one, I've been bagging them up individually. And then I want to make sure, because I was having a problem before with not being able to find my inventory and then having to cancel sales, which sucked. And I ended up getting below standard on eBay. So now I'm going through everything, making sure that I know where it is, that I have it before I make it live again on eBay and Etsy. And I've got some bigger boxes down there, and yeah, this is, oh my gosh, y'all, I don't really sell clothes, but I saw this. It's a Burberry trench coat. I got it at the Goodwill. And yeah, when I was checking out, the lady was like, I don't know why they have this trench coat so much. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. How much was it? I think it was on sale too. I don't think I paid 35 bucks for it, but it should sell for around 90. And then let me turn this around. So here is my unlisted stuff. Most of this is like from moving here, just continuing to thrift because it's a sickness, y'all. Some of this is from before. And what else? Yeah, so I've got my chair in here. This is where I'll do my photography, packing and stuff. I'll probably get another spot for some of my shipping supplies, some down there. And then like all the jewelry stuff. Yeah, so it's getting there. Let me close that up. I had to something I had to ship out the other day. And oh, someone was asking about, do I have a radon detector? Yes, I do. Here it is. Got my radon detector in there. It has been one hell of a year. So if at any point you're feeling overwhelmed or like you're not making it or not doing enough, I feel you for sure. So I am now in the process of, so I have all of the buttons. Remember I got, if you're new, I bought this big like tub of pinback buttons that it was like $25 for the whole tub of them. And at the time I was like, what am I doing spending $25 on this? This is one of those times where sell-through rate and all this stuff, like I just throw it out the window because I spent $25. I probably made at least $1,000 on these buttons already. I mean, they're just random stuff. Some are political, some are like lottery. Surprisingly, the lottery buttons have been selling. That's why I sold one of those just the other day. It was like the Washington, D.C. lottery. I don't know. Keychains and all kinds of stuff like that. But I've made well over $1,000 on these buttons already. And sometimes those just $10, $25, $5, you know, just like cha-ching, 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 it just adds up. So while I've been focusing a little bit more on what's the sell-through rate, like does it have a good, you know, score if you're looking on Terapeak. Oh, I wonder what they're doing. They're probably looking for me. I hear them banging around up there. At that point, when you're getting a bulk of stuff, just like with our comics and all of that, the magazines that Juan and I got at a garage sale when we were still together, all of that was like $60 and I've made probably thousands off of it already. And it's not something that if I looked up, you know, a Mad magazine that would be like, oh, this has got a really high sell-through rate and blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. So it's one of those things that you have to take with a grain of salt. So next up, oh yeah, buttons. That's what I was on. I know somebody in my last video was like, focus, please. I'm like, welcome to my channel. That's not going to happen. If you find a focused video, it means I really took time to write a script and like edit it and all of this. So bear with me. Yeah, buttons. I am now going through the buttons, making sure I have it, and then posting it live for sale, and then sorting them, because before I just had two like shoebox totes that I had them in kind of sorted, but now I'm bagging them. I took and sorted them, like these are all the political ones, and I put them in a Ziploc, put them all like all the music related ones, etc., etc. And now I'm going through making sure that the listing is correct, because I keep finding errors, and making sure that I have it, all that. And then those will come back in here. So today we have something going on at the library, my kids do. So I'm going to take them and I'll take my bags of buttons and go work on that. And then next will be the jewelry. I've got inventory to get reposted, and then I'm going to start in on new listings and taking pictures and stuff. That is the plan, man. So what I do know is that like some of this stuff that I've got, some of these bigger items up here, I don't have boxes for. So when I do start listing, or some of these like board games, when I moved, one, as you may be able to tell, I got rid of a ton of inventory. I had to. I could not move everything. So I had to really be choosy with what came with me. And also, you know, moving boxes, like moving empty boxes as much as I can. Ones that I know I'll keep and use. Magazine boxes, the tubes for the posters. I have all these Simpsons posters. And then these are like eBay ones. Oh, I gotta do that. It's almost time, the first quarter. If you haven't used your eBay coupon, I'm gonna post that today. If you haven't used your eBay coupon, if you have an eBay store to get shipping supplies, you got like 2 days, 3 days. 2 days. April has 30 days, right? 30 days. You've got 2 days. I'm going to do it today. All right. So that's next. And then it will be probably working on listing things, the bigger stuff that I've got, and then making sure I have boxes, and then tackling jewelry again. But you know, no, honestly, I'm going to get tired of it, and then I'm going to start doing jewelry. And that's fine, right? You can make a plan for like, this is what my plan is. I'm going to do this. But the awesome thing about reselling is like, if you're like, oh, I'm burned out. If I see one more Mickey Mouse, I'm going to freak out. So now I'm going to list jewelry. That's the beautiful thing about reselling, right? So that is kind of what I've got going on here. I guess I should list that trench coat too. What else? That's pretty much it. I'm super glad that we got this part of the house done. There's still a couple little things that need to be finished up, but for the most part, oh, I didn't show you this other area. We were having a chit chat in the last video too, and y'all were giving me great suggestions for what to do. Let me turn it around. Hang on. Little area over here that I was like, oh, I should have had it made into a closet. Get that mounted, yay. And so I'm using my screen that sometimes I would use in my backdrop. And what I've put over here, so in these, I have like new Lego that, hang on, down here is just the lids. I'll come, hang on. What I decided to do with this, because I don't really like this, and I was kind of wishing I had made it into a closet, which I might still do sometime, but I buy Lego when they come out new, when I think there's going to be like a collector's type of deal. I did that with Doctor Who. I don't even know how many of the Doctor Who sets I bought. And then when they go discontinued, the price starts ratcheting up on them. It's like buying stock, okay? So when you're doing the stock market, hang on, I'm swinging you around. I gotta put you down. So I buy it kind of like stock, or if I see it on sale at Target or garage sales, what have you, new in box Lego. And then a lot of times if you have a Lego account with Lego, when you purchase things, there's freebies that they don't have for sale that you can get. I know I've got a couple like sailboats in here that were not ever for sale, but they'll usually do, they have an Easter one right now. And if you're buying a certain amount, what I'll do is, say I was buying the BTS ones. If you spend a certain amount, you get the freebie. So I make multiple transactions so that I get multiples of the freebies. And then with Lego, if you have it's a free account that you can make with them, you get points that either rack up as points or they rack up as money off of Lego. I mean, one time I went in and I was buying some more Lego and they were like, you've got like $75. Do you want to use them? I'm like, yes, I didn't even realize I had that much racked up. So that's what's going on in some of these are new Legos that I don't have listed yet because maybe they're not retired. And then just like with the Doctor Who, I probably bought like 20 of them when they came out. So I had money that was, you know, in my account, my business account, that I was like, you know what, let me invest in this. Bought, I don't know, like I said, like 20 of them. I think they were like $60 a piece. So it was quite expensive. But what I did, you know, create one listing and I put it at the high end. So I'm just sitting on them. And then when I start noticing like getting multiple sales, like cha-ching, cha-ching, like 3 in a week, I'm like, whoa, I need to go look at that, because then the others that are listed have kind of caught up with the price I had set at the high end. And then I kick that price up again to the next high end and I just wait. And then as they start selling at that high end, I know not everybody can do that, but this is just one of the strategies I use when I'm selling Lego, or I guess it would work with anything, but generally Lego. And then once it hits that high end, I go in, I think I only have maybe 4 or 5 of those left. But I mean, if you look back at like the Simpsons sets, some of these that were just really collectible, I mean, gosh, the Quickie Mart, the Simpsons house are worth so much money now. So that's what I have been doing with my Lego. And I have my eye on a new set that's coming out on the 1st. It is the Dungeons and Dragons set. And it is expensive. It's like $350, so it's quite expensive. But I am probably going to at least get one to set aside. And it has a freebie if you have your Lego account. It's like a not a beholder, but a mimic dice box for putting a die in. And I'm going to get that and stick it away. My kids really want a set, but I We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. And yeah, so that was kind of an aside as far as that goes. I can't wait to start getting things rolling again, getting my videos going regularly, and just being able to share with you what I'm going through, what I'm learning, not going through, but like as I'm, because everything changes all the time. And so I've been so sporadic over this last year since I moved here in June. But the whole process started right around this time in March, where I came out here looking for a place. And then in May we came again, and then we actually moved in June. So it's been a big process over the last year. And I've just felt like, oh, but we're finally getting some sense of normality. We're getting there. We're getting there. And I think that's pretty much it. Lots of tips here, lots of randomness. And also, if you are interested, I have another channel I've been sharing. I've started a weight loss journey, and I decided not to put the videos on this channel. I've been kind of sharing them in my community tab. Kind of sharing them? Why do I say it like that? I'm sharing them in my community tab in case you're interested. That's going on as well. If you're interested in checking that out, my channel's called With Love, Margaret. And yeah, so I'm gonna go mess around with some buttons. Wish me luck. And I hope you're having a great day, you guys. Really, I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you soon.